Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Queen Kyle Richards crowns her next chapter. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills OG Kyle Richards recently gave fans a peek under the brim of her next business venture, and let's just say it's a perfect fit. During her last Amazon live stream, in between showcasing her newest favorite clothing accessories and home goods, Kyle told viewers that she's moving closer to launching a hat line. To the point that she even opted for a front row seat to learn the full design process, pick out material, and understand the art of millinery. And for those who've been watching RHOBH since the beginning, this hardly comes as a surprise. While in Aspen during season 12 of RHOBH, Kyle took the girls to Kimo Sabe, a mecca of high-end Western wear. According to Kyle, when it comes to her friends, a visit to Kimo Sabe is a rite of passage. After buying a hat, which ranges from $350 to $1,595, shoppers can then customize it with their initials, or even opt to distress it by lighting it on fire. Naturally, after dropping that much cash on their new purchase, the idea of setting it on fire is a bit scary. But hey, it's all in the name of fashion. Kyle's love of hats can actually be traced back to her own mother, who had a similar affinity for headwear. And because of that fashionable trait, this mom of four has rocked pretty much every hat imaginable during her long-running tenure on RHOBH. But it's the classic cowboy style that won her heart. But wearing a cowboy hat on her head wasn't enough for Kyle. So, in 2024, she added to her growing tattoo collection by getting a cowboy hat tattoo. Luckily, a tattoo goes with any outfit, because this is one accessory she can never take off. Kyle's been a RHOBH mainstay for 15 years, and it certainly makes sense for her to have an eye towards the future. Her youngest daughter, Portia Umansky, will be off to college soon, and then she'll be a true empty nester with a lot of hours to fill. And while she has a lengthy background in front of the camera, her latest venture may very well find her wading into the wild world of textiles. For over a decade, Kyle Richards has been the unshakable centerpiece of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. From the glittering chaos of lavish dinner parties to the fiery showdowns that broke the internet, Kyle has been through it all. The friendships, betrayals, fame, and heartbreak. But as she steps into what she calls her next chapter, fans are realizing that the Queen of Beverly Hills is rewriting her own fairy tale, and this time, she's wearing the crown her way. The end of an era, and the start of a new one. Season 14 of RHOBH marked a turning point for Kyle Richards. After a year of separation from her husband Mauricio Umansky, questions about her marriage dominated headlines. For years, Kyle and Mauricio were the franchise's golden couple, admired for their love story, family, and successful real estate empire. But now, Kyle is facing life as an independent woman, and she's doing it with the confidence and vulnerability that made her a fan favorite in the first place. In a recent interview, Kyle reflected, "It's not about endings anymore. It's about evolution. I've spent so much of my life trying to be everything to everyone, a wife, a mother, a friend. Now I'm finally asking what I want, what makes me happy." For someone who built her image on loyalty, composure, and keeping it classy amid chaos, Kyle's willingness to show her cracks has made her more relatable than ever. Whether it's her emotional conversations with her daughters about the future or her tearful confessionals, viewers are watching a woman who's learning to love herself again. The rebirth of Kyle. Gone is the people-pleasing Kyle who walked on eggshells to avoid offending friends. The new Kyle is unapologetically authentic, embracing her individuality, rediscovering her passions, and breaking free from the expectations that used to define her. Fitness and wellness have become her anchor. She's swapped cocktails for clean eating and swapped late-night drama for early morning hikes. Her newfound discipline has inspired fans and shocked her castmates. Kyle's glow-up is unreal, one insider said. She's stronger than ever inside and out. But Kyle's transformation isn't just physical. It's emotional, spiritual, and creative. She's diving deeper into her acting roots, exploring new roles, and even talking about producing her own projects. For a woman who started acting as a child, it feels like a full-circle moment, returning to her first love, but this time, with complete control of her narrative. Friendship fractures and forgiveness. Of course, no housewife's journey is complete without friendship feuds, and Kyle's next chapter wouldn't be true to form without a little drama. Her complicated dynamic with Dorrit Kemsley has been front and center. What was once a stylish sisterhood has turned into icy distance and cutting remarks. Dorit has questioned Kyle's loyalty and accused her of changing since her separation. But Kyle insists that growth doesn't mean disconnection. People want you to stay the same because it makes them comfortable, Kyle told a friend in a recent episode. But I can't be who I was last year. I've been through too much. Fans are divided. Some think Dorit misses the old Kyle who avoided confrontation, while others applaud Kyle for finally standing her ground. Either way, the tension between them has given the show its most raw emotional moments in years. Meanwhile, her friendship with Sutton Strake has blossomed in surprising ways. Sutton, known for her eccentric charm and unfiltered honesty, has become one of Kyle's closest allies. Their candid late-night talks about heartbreak, womanhood, and resilience have shown a softer, more vulnerable side to both women, and fans can't get enough. The music, the mystery, and the move forward. And then there's the Morgan Wade chapter. When country singer Morgan Wade entered Kyle's life, social media erupted with speculation about the nature of their bond. The two women have been photographed traveling together, sharing heartfelt posts, and even getting matching tattoos. While Kyle has remained coy about the rumors, she's been clear about one thing. Morgan's presence helped her find her voice again. She reminded me that it's okay to be yourself, fully, unapologetically, and without fear, Kyle said in a confessional. Sometimes, the people who come into your life at unexpected times are the ones who wake you up. Whether it's friendship, inspiration, or something deeper, Morgan has undeniably played a part in Kyle's emotional renaissance. Fans have noticed how much lighter, freer, and more creative Kyle seems lately, and how her confidence shines through every social media post. The Queen reclaims her throne. Kyle's next chapter isn't about perfect parties or pristine reputations. It's about power, quiet, authentic power. The kind that comes from surviving heartbreak, confronting fears, and embracing change. She's channeling that energy into her family, too. With her daughters growing up, Farah thriving in real estate, Alexia and Sophia stepping into adulthood, and Portia entering her teen years, Kyle is reflecting on what kind of role model she wants to be. I want my girls to see that life doesn't end when something changes. You can rebuild. You can rise again.